Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everybody to WRO TV channel. Today is June 27, 2023. I am Mohiuddin presenting part number 210 on the day of Yom Arafah, Arafat days as a message. Eidul Adha 2023 message presenting by Mr. Mohiuddin Yusuf, the President of World Rohingya Organization based in USA. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear Muslim Ummah and the Rohingya people, Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak. On this auspicious occasion of Eidul Adha, a time of joy and celebration, our hearts are heavy with sadness and sorrow, and as we reflect upon the plight of the Rohingya people, particularly those residing in the Bangladesh refugee camps and internally displaced persons in IDP camps in many towns of Arakan state, particularly Sitwe. We extend our deepest condolences and sympathy to the Rohingya community who have endured immense suffering and face unimaginable challenges. Today, we acknowledge the hardships you have endured, the loss of loved ones, and the displacement that has uprooted your lives. Our thoughts and prayers are with you during this difficult time. Eidul Adha holds profound significance of the Muslim worldwide, symbolizing sacrifices, unity, and compassion. It reminds us of the importance of standing up against injustice, oppression, and human rights violations. The message of Eidul Adha teaches us to extend a helping hand to those in need, to share our blessings with others, and to foster a sense of empathy and solidarity. As a global Muslim community, we must raise our voices and work collectively to address the challenges and suffering faced by the Rohingya people, as they are a part and parcel of Muslim Ummah. We urge the governments, international organizations, and humanitarian agencies to take immediate action to alleviate the suffering of the Rohingyas and the refugees in Bangladesh camps and IDP camps inside Arakan. It is our duty as Muslims to advocate for their rights, safety, and well-being. Today, we call for the end of violence and persecution that has forced the Rohingya people to flee their home and seek refuge elsewhere, including neighboring Bangladesh and other neighboring countries. We demand that the right of the Rohingya community be recognized and respected, and that they are provided with the necessary support, including access to healthcare, education, and safe, lively living conditions. On these sacred occasions, let us remember the teachings of Islam that emphasize justice, compassion, and unity. Let us strive to create a world where every individual, regardless of their backgrounds and ethnicity, is treated with dignity and respect. Together, we can walk toward a future where the Rohingya people can build their lives free of fear and oppression. May this Eidul Adha be a reminder to us all of our collective responsibility to stand up for justice and support those in need. Let us join hands in solidarity and continue to raise awareness about the plight of the Rohingya people, working towards a durable solution and brighter future for all. Dear brothers and sisters, it is heartbreaking to witness the stark contrast between our celebrations and the dire circumstances faced by the Rohingya people. They have been forced to leave their homes, their loved ones, and their land due to persecutions and violence and all forms of degrading treatment by the Burmese military junta, brutal forces, and misguided accession of racist, xenophobic, mock Rakhine people. They have been forced to leave their homes. Now, all of them are living in crowded camps, struggling to meet their basic needs with limited access to healthcare, education, and sense of security. On this blessed day, let us remember the true spirit of Eidul Adha, which teaches the values of sacrifice, empathy, and compassion. We cannot ignore the suffering and displacement faced by the Rohingya people. It is our moral obligation to work towards a just and lasting solutions to their plight so that 1.4 million Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh can go back to their ancestral homeland with dignity, honor, respect, safety, and guarantee of their citizenship rights, including restoration of their lives in their original places under the supervision of United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees and other UN systems. It is very important because still the Burmese military junta and the brutal military forces, the military regime is denying that they have committed any crimes against humanity or tortured or persecuted the Rohingya people. So, it is time that the whole world come together to put strong pressure to current Burmese military junta to accept the Rohingya people as the bona fide citizens of the Union of Burma. It is very important that the Organization of Islamic Conference member countries and the European Union and the US, Canada and other democratic Western countries to work together for the safety, security and dignified return of the Rohingya refugees from Bangladesh to Myanmar. They have been suffering for the last 70 years, but the world has done nothing except giving lip services. Anyway, the government of the Bangladesh, who gave them shelter and assisted in the Bangladesh soil, giving them shelter, we appreciate and we are thankful to Mother of Humanity, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, and the people of Bangladesh. We are also grateful to the governments who help and support the Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh refugee camps and IDP camps in Arakan, Burma. But still today, the Rohingya needs the support of the world, especially the UN Security Council should adopt a strong binding resolution against Burmese military junta and to punish them for their crimes against humanity, war crimes, and taking this opportunity when we are celebrating the blessed Eidul Adha, I would like to convey on behalf of the Rohingya people the heartfelt congratulations, appreciations, respects to the Arsa Rohingya Salvation Army and its hero, our leader, Hafiz Ataullah Abu Ammar Janoni, and the leadership of the Arsa and the freedom fighters of Arsa who are engaged fighting against the brutal military forces of the MEENA regime in defense of the Rohingya people and ready to sacrifice their lives to safeguard the honor and dignity of the Rohingya people of the Arakan state, Burma. Even though we are enjoying this Eidul Adha in our cities and towns and villages, our brothers of the Arsa Rohingya Salvation Army are in the deep jungles of Arkanyoma, leaving all comforts and going away from their family members and comfort zones. We the Rohingya people are very much thankful and we owe our tribute to those ferocious, heroic Rohingya national defenders. May Allah give them all required helps and assistance that they need to fight against Burmese military forces. Today we also remember those Rohingya brothers and sisters who are now in Myanmar, Burma military prisons and jails without any crimes, just for violating the restriction of the movement and freedom of movement. They should be released. Those Rohingya brothers and sisters who try to go to Malaysia, Thailand and Indonesia by boat and were arrested and illegally punished for 5 years, 6 years, 4 years, 3 years without any reason. Instead of returning them to their hometowns, they are being kept in jails. We are very much sorry to say that many other Rohingya brothers and sisters were arrested on fabricated cases in Mount Butidong, Rathdong, Sitwe and Rangoon prisons. They should be released. We remember them also. They should be given equal opportunity for justice and their release. At the same time, we call upon all Rohingya brothers and sisters, the youths, the elite groups, the educated persons, the ulamas, the religious scholars, and the graduates and the activists who are engaged in advocating the cause of Rohingyas to unite together and come forward to forge unity and create a unique leadership, a unique platform for the cause of Rohingya people so that they can be heard. Now, each and every individuals and the activists and the organizations are engaged doing their own way without proper organization and discussions. So, on this day, I would like to request all activists and all leaders who are trying to work for the sake of the Rohingyas to forgive each other, to embrace each other, to unite and to become one voice, to work together for the salvation of the Rohingya people with mutual understanding and cooperation with those fighting in the jungles, in the resistance form, to work together and to save the Rohingya people so that they can become stronger politically, socially, educationally, and through resistance and diplomacy. They can reach to the wall on justifiable ground and create an environment as a People Defensive Force PDF, such as the National Unity Governments are functioning, that Arkan Rohingya Salvation Army should be regarded as a PDF of the Rohingya people. Burmese government is still not ready to accept the Rohingya people with their identity as Rohingya identity and as the national citizens of the Myanmar. So we have no other option except to work in all fronts, politically, diplomatically, through the resistance forces and in all available forms, so that we can go back to our country. 1.4 million Rohingya refugees can go back to their country, Arkan, with safety, security and guarantees of their life, and under the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. The Burmese military junta is not willing to accept the Rohingya people, and they will never accept Rohingya people as a whole, but to cheat and as a pretext to lie to the world, they are trying to bring to accept only few thousands people to show to the world that Burmese government is complying the provisional order and the Burmese government is trying to accept the Rohingya people. It is not acceptable. So let us all Rohingya become united under one banner, on one platform with one voice and one demand, so that we can get our lost citizenship and we can go back to our country safely with all the demands of the Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh refugee camp. Again, Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak to all Rohingyas all over the world, in Bangladesh refugee camps and in Arkan IDP camps, and scattered also in throughout Burma. May Allah bless all of us. Let us enjoy and celebrate whatever we can do on this day, on this blessed day of Eidul Adha, remembering our brothers and sisters who are victims of genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes. Thank you very much. Your brother Mohiuddin Muhammad Yusuf, the President of World Rohingya Organization based in United States of America. Thank you.